Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of WiscoCardKid. Thanks for jumping on, hanging out with us. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Matt. I've been in the hobby now for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. My son pulled me back in COVID, which is kind of when we started this channel, and I've just kind of taken it over and ran with it. Like to share, talk about what we're doing, where we're going, thoughts in the current state of the market. And it's just a fun hobby to do on the side that my son and I enjoy doing. So today's episode, going to talk about thoughts on a new grading company that I discovered and AI grading, and then just kind of what we've been up to and where I'm thinking about heading. So let's get into it. All right. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out with us. So, like I said, today we're going to talk about where we're going, where we're headed, and just thoughts on AI grading. Like, if any of you have ever tried AI grading, I know my last grading batch submission I submitted to Beckett. I took the pictures of them and put them in Chat GPT, and I just asked them based on PSA standards, what would these be graded? And I'm going to do a video seeing how close Chat GPT got to predicting the correct grades for the cards. So it'd be interesting to see the correlation between what they actually predicted and what they came back as. Hopefully they come back better than what they grade. I think some said maybe nine and a half. I don't know, but we'll find out. So, like I said, my name is Matt. I am a father of three, 12-year-old boy, 10-year-old girl, 6-year-old girl, and a fourth grade teacher. I run card club at my school. That one of the reasons posting has been so inconsistent summertime, but now I have to report back on Monday, which really stinks. And I run a sports card club for some of the kids in the school and let them pick sports cards out. And that's what I do with a lot of my base cards is put them in a box, take them to school. Kids can earn them. Kids can pick them being part of sports cards club. Like it's kind of cool. So I teach fourth grade. Kids will be walking down the hallway during a time and they'll just stop in and ask and be like, hey, can I pick out some basketball cards or something? Be like, sure, go pick a couple cards out and stuff like that. So a lot of times when I see people post of like, hey, what do you do with all your junk base cards? Is I take mine to school and just give them away to students and a lot of the students are ones that always can't afford the cards and stuff too. So, um, what have we been up to? Well, I posted the video. Beckett has raised their price for grading, so I'm not paying $80 a card to grade with Beckett. PSA not dropping off at GameStop for $80 a card. So I don't know. I've kind of jumped down. I've gone through. Well, one of the things I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I updated my eBay store. So I took like a lot of like I've just been posting cards on there for the last probably year and a half. Like I've only been running my eBay store for probably a year. And I was just posting anything and everything that I'd get. We'd open packs of base card, throw them up there for $1. And it's like, okay, well, then apparently you reach your max after they start renewing, you get a 35-cent insertion fee. So I was starting to get charged monthly for having too many things up on my site because I don't pay for a store on eBay. So I don't think at the level I'm at that I looked into it a little bit. I don't think it pays to pay a monthly fee. That's just going to cut into the little bit of profit I make a month anyways. So I was limiting to how many listings I have and trying to make sure that they're listings I want on there and that they're going to be legit listings that people might be searching or looking for. So limiting that down, making sure all my football cards are up there and ready. And then I've kind of jumped down the vintage rabbit hole. I've been listening to Gordy Bonkers, a vintage collector. I think he's part of Sports Cards Nonsense or whatever that channel is. and just how like vintage cards can be an asset where if you buy the goats, like those prices will just steadily continue to rise over time. I mean, just like the stock market, like there'll be ebbs and flows, but like for the most part, an asset class, it's going to continue to rise. So I've been looking at that. I've bought a Jordan and a Kobe online, and then I went through and I was like, some of the Jordan, James, Peyton Manning's, like a couple of those like older cards that I had listed on eBay, I took down and I'm just keeping in a box, or maybe I'll put them in my display case here that was kind of um, reorganizing and getting things situated too. Um, so kind of going down the vintage rabbit hole a little more while they take grading away, and well, not take it away, but not going to pay $80 to grade a card. So it's kind of one area thinking of exploring more. And another one is I was watching, I think Boston Card Hunter, and he posted about, I know on one video I talked about NBA with the Mike Baker and the stickers and things like that. And then I saw a post yesterday on how a Mike Baker sticker adds, like if you have a get a card and it comes back like a PSA 7 or a PSA 8, but if you add the Mike Baker sticker of like excellent eye appeal, that can raise the value of that card so much or whatever. So it's just interesting twist on it. But then, I mean, the problem with PSA Beckett and those companies is you always have the human aspect of grading. So somebody's having a bad day, somebody didn't sleep well the night before, and then it's like they come in and they might not be in a good mood, or they got things going on in their life. Like it's all the gamble of the risk of what the grader is. That's why people crack out and resubmit and hope for a better grade or card or whatever. Um, Thoughts on AI grading? And the Boston Card Hunter put this up, and it was like this company has grown like 200% in the last like couple months. And I'll switch over screenshots here and put it in. So it's a company that's called AGS Grading. And while I'm not like, this is what their slab looks like, the back with the QR code, and the front, I mean, it's pretty basic. There's no, like, I don't know. To me, it kind of looks like a cheaper PSA slab or whatever, but it's all AI based and takes the human element out of grading. And I think cards back in 20 days, like their yearly growth, turnaround times, I think it is at $18. This is kind of what it does, the AI analysis. I mean, their website goes into a lot of details as to what it is, how they determine the grades. Um, Only AI grading system out there. The pricing, I think, yeah, and honestly, that's not bad. Like $15 a card if you do bulk, $18 a card, 20 business days turnaround. Like that's not bad. So I don't know. Part of me is like, and I'm not sure the resale value, how that would compare to PSA, but it might be worth to give it a try. That, for $18 a card, just send like maybe not like the my top cards, but maybe just send a couple, or maybe send a couple from of my PC cards that I just want like authenticated. Like I took my son to a baseball game and have a Jesus Madej autograph card, and just I honestly I just want it authenticated and encapsulated so nothing happens to it. And just send a couple PC cards and just see what it's like. It might be worth dabbling in checking it out while these other companies are catching up on their backlog. And if you like it and it works well, I don't know. The part I struggle with is why there is such a premium for PSA grades over others. Like I get if I don't think the slab has the best eye appeal. I don't know what it is about PSA. Like I understand supply and demand, and everybody wants PSA, and it always demands the highest money, unless you get like a Beckett Black Label or. But I also noticed in diving a little more into vintage that Beckett holds some better value than PSA. So just some things. I would hope that at the end I would go back to Beckett. I have two orders out. Thankfully, I sent an order right before they raised it, so I have two orders out at Beckett. I have one last one through GameStop at PSA that I should be. I got the thing that my grades are in. I'm just waiting for the cards to get back to GameStop so I can go pick them up and just let me know thoughts on AI. I think AI grading is going to be the future, that eventually is probably going to take over. I mean, you'll have to have a human oversee it, make sure it's not making reading errors, but the way it scans the card finds flaws, and maybe it could be good or bad. Maybe, I mean, AI probably can't get many flaws past AI like a human, but at the same time, you're taking the subjectiveness from humans out of the grading process, which maybe makes it more standard and um, will just be more consistent with the grading process. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what are you still continuing to grade cards? Who are you grading them with? Do you have a wonderful grading company that you really enjoy using, holds value, and that you'd recommend? But it's just kind of some of my thoughts. I'm continuing to update my eBay store and continue on with that. And I'll continue posting right now, probably football cards as football gets into it. If there's ever a player person you're looking for, let me know. But otherwise, just some thoughts of where I'm headed. And as we get going with school, I'll probably be more consistent, posting more content as I get more in the routine and pattern of the school year. So thanks for joining us on this episode. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with anybody you think might enjoy it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Make it a great day, everyone.